Peace to everybody. This is about Michael Jackson's nephew granted guardianship of Blanket until he's an adult. So, Michael Jackson's nephew has finally gotten full guardianship of Blanket. And of course, Blanket is the son of Michael Jackson. Blanket Jackson will be under the guardianship of TJ Jackson until he is 18 after a court granted an extension. So Blanket will be under TJ Jackson now until he is 18. And of course here is Michael Jackson's son Blanket, and I have to say he is a wonderful young man. He's growing up totally and everything. Michael Jackson's nephew has been granted guardianship of his teenage son Blanket until he is an adult. TJ Jackson will now solely look after Blanket, who is now known as Prince Michael, after he has previously shared the duties. So TJ Jackson will now solely look after Blanket. But now we know that his real name was Prince Michael. And of course, he was after he had previously shared the duties. Blanket had been under the guardianship as his biological mother has no relationship with him. And now TJ will be in charge of the teenager's welfare until he turns 18 in February 2020. And so Blanket has been under the guardianship of TJ Jackson, and of course his mother, his biological mother, she has no relationship with him at all, not once whatsoever. And of course TJ will be in charge of the teenager's welfare until he turns 18 in February 2020. The agreement will automatically end when Blanket turns 18 or is adopted, married, becomes emancipated by a court order, enters into active military duty, or dies. So that agreement will automatically end when Blanket turns 18 in February of next year. So he is pretty much living with his with Michael Jackson's nephew TJ Jackson now. So, and of course TJ Jackson will have to provide everything for him like he has been doing. And of course this is Michael Jackson's nephew, TJ Jackson, and I have to admit he is a handsome young man. TJ has previously shared the guardianship with Blanket's grandmother, Catherine Jackson. So TJ and Catherine Jackson, they both had shared the guardianship of him. But since Catherine decided to give up part of her guardianship, TJ had took full guardianship of Blanket. TJ now has full legal and physical custody of Blanket, which under the fundamental responsibilities of the agreement means the guardian of the person of a child has the care, custody, and control of the child. And that is true, because once you take guardianship of a child, you got to do everything for them. Make sure they go to school, make sure they do their chores or whatever they got to do. As guardian, you are responsible for providing for food, clothing, shelter, education, and all the medical and dental needs of the child. And that is true too. You got to make sure they have everything. Even if they get in trouble or whatnot, you still got to be there for that child. Literally. You must provide for the safety, protection, and physical and emotional growth of the child. Yes, you must. He will absolutely provide that safety for him. The Guardianship means that the child's parents can no longer make any decisions for the child. Though Michael died in 2009 and Blake's biological mother has not been in the picture since he was a baby. So Blake's mother was never in the picture because she was the surrogate for Blanket, and of course she hasn't been in his life at all since he was a baby. So where could she be? We don't know, but that's why she's remains anonymous. We don't know who she is or anything like that. So, and of course, T.J. Jackson will take care of Blanket until he's 18. Leave your comments below. I am out.